everyone, and warm welcome to this business proposal of cloud computing. Let me introduce myself. I am Lakshmi Chandpal, CIO of JPS Insurance Company, and here my presentation start with agenda. Propose a presentation overview of cloud computing, advantages and disadvantages, infrastructure required for cloud computing, best implementation for how cloud should be managed, experiences of cloud computing using other companies, utilization and its associated risk, financial analysis, conclusion and recommendation, lesson learned, finally, list of references. The main purpose of presentation is to provide detailed information about cloud computing along with its advantages and disadvantages, and to provide a business case to the senior management and describe how organization will be benefited by implementing best practices of cloud computing. Let's move towards our background of cloud computing. Cloud computing is a group of computing solution which facilitates consumers by providing virtual resources through internet-based services. It has become a technology that affects everyone's daily life. In the recent days, cloud-based services plays a vital role in business environment, which helps to save the investment cost in infrastructure, saves IT overhead, and also saves time in application development and deployment. Mainly, these are categorized into public, private, hybrid, and community cloud. Here are some advantages of cloud computing. Among them, agility, which means business department can assess and resemble the IT needs and integrate products with new services. Another, it has to drive down cost from capital expenditure to operational expenses. Next, it improves cost efficiency through matching cost pattern to the demand pattern. Moreover, by embracing with cloud, one can handle emerging trend and provide future-proof for business. Similarly, cloud will build resiliency and agility at infrastructure level, which reduces risk and provides security. Whereas with cloud infrastructure, business can rapidly deploy new projects with new innovative ideas. And on the other hand, here are some disadvantages of cloud computing. With the innovation of new technology, limitation and the bad aspect will also go on along with it. Security issues, technical issues, cost implication, and it is likely that more criminals will find new ways to exploit system vulnerabilities. And on the other hand, business dependent on the reliability and availability of internet connection. So if there cause any technical issues, the whole business will suffer great loss. Moreover, not all the business firms can afford expensive device. Infrastructure required for cloud computing. In order to meet the requirement, management should not only focus on current hardware virtualization and software solution, it must integrate with traditional IT practices. And it is very essential that administrators should focus on integrating a metering service for service management functionality. Moving to the next requirement, effective workload and resource management is compulsion to fulfill consumer on demand or able to assemble consumer service level agreements. It should have dynamic management of resources, integration, data center management appliances. Most of the elements of traditional data center require integration with new cloud management, and also visibility and reporting required for it. Best implementation for cloud should be managed. How cloud should be managed? For the better implementation and the healthier environment of technology, it should be governed properly. Better and reliable rules should be conducted. With any specific project, there should be established realistic goals and priorities, and a clear vision of budget, deadline, resources availability, and maintenance. Moreover, study from the past and learn from the mistake helps to mitigate upcoming risk in future. And early adopters took a standalone approach which will create risk, but the integrated cloud strategy will deliver long-term results. Avoid upfront cost. Turn off the system off if it is not working for you. Just pay what you use. Security concerns should be addressed, and other important practices is to ensure performance, manageability, availability of data, and the ability to manage any faults. Thus, the organization also needs to maximize connectivity options. Now we move towards experiences of cloud computing using other companies. Business organizations that uses cloud platform are taking huge profit from cloud technology. For example, IBM, Global Technology Service, is using a big data analytics and collaboration, customer relationship management. In the result is taking huge profit and also doubles the profit, which improves quality and reduces risk. Similarly, Princeton Insurance Company working with NetApp, Cisco VMware, quickly building new data warehouses, supporting customer portals, and in results, flexible cost technology results reduces cost and increases productivity. Here are the utilization and associated risk of cloud computing. First, utilization. CRM system deals with two of the sensitive pieces, that is customer information and revenue. Securing budget setting of environment through physical assets are test and development environment. Organizations are using to drive meaningful information through big data analytics. Email that is fairly mature and standardized, primed to move to the cloud. Similarly, editing documents, a disaster recovery is a solution that provides a faster recovery from mesh of physical location at a lower cost. Hence, here are some risks of cloud computing. Gap between cloud-based infrastructure, internal activities and insecure interfaces. Lack of security visibility into cloud services, privacy concern associated with sensitive and regulated data stored by cloud infrastructure provider. Break and encryption or cloud abuse, traffic service hijacking are critical risks of cloud computing. Now we move financial analysis of our project. Here, relevant cost and benefit. The project is planned for 6 years. The initial capital spending is 18 million. We can see cumulative cash flow for 6 years here. NPV for the base year is 13.245 million. Similarly, IRR is 29% and profitability index is 1.736 which is less than 0, so it is profitable for business, whereas company regains its investment in 3 years and 2 months of duration. Here now we move towards our first scenario of sensitivity analysis. After decreasing benefits by 10%, in the result NPV, IRR and profitability index are slightly increased comparing to the base year data, and the payback period is 3 years 1 month. In the result, it shows that this project is acceptable by the company. Here, stepping to the second scenario, the costs are increased gradually by 5% and the result shows that NPV is 3.4585 million, which is very lower than base year. Value similarly, IRR is 16%. This value is very comparatively lower than the base value. So, profitability index is 1.22 and payback period is 3 years 2 months, which depicts that this project is average. On moving to the third scenario, where the tax is increased by 5%, in the results NPV is 14.191 million. Internal rate of return is 30%, which is higher than the base year analysis. Profitability index is 1.8788 and the payback period is 3 years. Hence, the company can regain its investment within this time period. So, in overall, this proposal is highly recommendable. Conclusion and recommendation. Cloud computing is a viable solution for company and it addresses an innovation in business performance by implementing cloud infrastructure. A business can rapidly deploy projects with innovative ideas and increases overall management performance and satisfaction to the clients. Here are the recommendations. On the basis of actual calculation and the sensitivity analysis for the business, the company can regain its investment at a feasible time period, and the interest rate would be reliable as the company will regaining its investment cost in the short interval of time. So the project is highly recommended. Lesson learned. The business procedure improvement initiative will include integration of information from enterprises social computing solution. It has potential to reduce cost and increases productivity, benefits and security threat, IT infrastructures, understanding of overall case and end results after changes of benefit cost and tax. So here is the end of my presentation. Thank you.